This team could go, 12-5 and
Don't do that crap. Why do you do that? Why do you
go either way.
You know they're not going to go 5, and you know there's no way. I want you to be honest, not with Dave, but with the man in the mirror, Kaboly. Do you really think there's any way that the Pittsburgh Steelers could go 5-12? There's no chance of that. They couldn't go 6-11. They couldn't go 7-10. There's no way those things could happen.
Oh, it can happen. I'm not saying
No,
that.
it cannot happen. Not beyond some massive tragedy.
But they got the toughest schedule in the league, remember?
Okay, so they're going to go 5-12. Mike Tomlin, who's never not had a winning or never had a losing season, all of a sudden is going to be 7 games under 500 with his best roster in 5 years.
You know darn well you just said something you're not supposed to say as a Pittsburgh fan. Mike Tomlin's never had a losing record.
I don't care about all that cynical crap.
When was the last time he won a playoff game? That's the rebut to that. Not me.
Where are you on that? Because you're known to be a little curmudgeonly. You're not a breezy soul, according to most. I'm a pessimist by nature, and yet in the Steelers conversation, somehow I'm the pie-eyed optimist by telling everybody this is a good thing that you have a head coach who's never had a losing season, and everybody wants to argue about that. Like, did you see that the quarterback who's destined for the Hall of Fame was falling apart? They still made the playoffs, and they brought in a rookie. They almost made they're making the playoffs with Mason Rudolph. These are successful chapters in the coach's history, not negative things to hold against him.
Yeah, on the flip side, they really didn't win much when they had the stars as well, right?
Fair.
The no losing seasons, I don't care one way or another. But this is what I think the stat I love. I mean, it's just, I should say it always. Mike Tomlin has been here since 07, right? 07 to 23, whatever, 17 years that is. He's played one game where his team was eliminated from the playoffs. That is stunning. That's more impressive to me than no losing season. One game ever.
Well, those measures are all great, and I don't think I'm not Pollyanna enough to ever say to somebody, you owe it to your local sports team to support them and cheer for them because they live in your backyard, and you're going to hurt their feelings if you don't. I don't believe in any of that kind of stuff. If you're a fan, then you got to be by them in the lean years. None of that. It is weird that in a division that includes both Ohio football teams, that Pittsburgh fans can't have enough perspective to look and say it could be way worse. You could be one of those teams. Have you seen their Super Bowl-less last half centuries, and you don't feel a little bit better about never having a losing season? It's overly cynical in my book.